Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast. This is the Courtesy Violation
Disc Golf Podcast.
Disc Golf Podcast.
Yeah.
And we are happy to be here.
I am, for sure.
And we're happy that you're listening.
Of course. I'm always happy when people listen. It takes me by surprise when someone's like, hey, that was a good episode. I'm like, really? All right, shit. Hell yeah.
Somebody playing disc golf the other day said, I know that voice. I went, what?
From where?
Weird.
Like you're a radio personality? Yeah. You're like, oh, you may have heard my voice.
I know that mumbling ass fucking redneck voice.
They're like, believe me, there's no mistake.
Yeah, you sound like a freaking R word.
Yeah. If you put fucking a bunch of stuff in your mouth and then some water, Southern accent, it's you.
It's awful. It's awful.
I love your voice.
Mm-hmm. We had a shit ton to talk about today. We got a shit ton. We had 2 tournaments.
Yeah, Copenhagen.
Yeah, which it surprised me that they let a tobacco company sponsor that tournament.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And then I didn't see any I figured they'd have cans for koozies and
yeah,
but none of it.
Nothing like that. They didn't really promote it.
Yeah.
As much as they just left the name.
I didn't see a single person with a big old hog nut in.
I know. You now think about Bushnell sponsoring a tournament.
Yeah.
They're all over the fucking course.
Yeah.
They give you one in your players pack.
Yeah. I thought everybody would get a can of wintergreen.
For sure, yeah. Copenhagen wintergreen long cut.
Speaking of that, hang on a second.
Got to put you a dip in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not really.
When are we going to do the Zen Classic? We got to throw that.
I don't Zen on.
On. O-N-N on.
No, this O-N.
O-H-N?
Oh, I can't do that.
You can't.
You can't give free fucking advertisements.
Absolutely not.
It's O-N.
Just O-N?
Yeah. It's, whatever. But yeah, I was shocked I didn't see. I wanted some canned, like a can of wintergreen with a Mando sign on it, or something.
Yeah.
Nothing. The whole fucking tournament. They didn't even mention the dip.
No, I didn't even know Copenhagen the company was from Denmark.
I didn't either.
I thought it was made here in Tennessee, actually.
Yeah, I thought it was right around here somewhere.
No, Copenhagen Open over there in Denmark.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Totally not named after the place. Is it a state? Country? What is it? State? How does it work?
It's a city.
City is Copenhagen?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea.
Clue. I have no clue.
I thought it was a dip until this weekend. Seriously.
You just told me.
Yeah, I just found out it wasn't. Yeah, but and the big news of the week, she finally did it.
Yeah, she did.
She finally did it.
Mm-hmm.
Evelina finally hit a putt.
Fucking finally took it down in dominant fashion.
Yeah, but big ups to Evelina. I mean, she hit 2 steppers, a stepper to get it into playoffs.
Yes.
And then a stepper to fucking win. So.
And I'm pretty sure a stepper when she forced it to a playoff, that was the only eagle on the whole tournament.
All weekend, yeah.
In the FPO division.
That par 6.
Yeah, oh yeah, forget. That was for 4. Fuck, this whole time in my head I was thinking it was for 3.
No, it was for 4.
Yeah, that is funny. What do you think about the par 6?
I mean, that was it would have been, I would think, I would like to see the numbers. I mean, we could look it up and see what the whole average, but I'm guessing that it probably averaged par.
Right.
FPO. I would think there's probably more pars than birdies for sure, right?
Sure.
So, I mean, if it averaged more par, then that's probably what it should have been. I mean, you just had a bunch of bogeys. It is weird, yeah. But
par is relative.
I know it really is. You know what I mean? But who cares? I don't have a problem with it.
Where will it end? We don't
have to be fucking just like golf.
No.
We can be a little different. We can have a par 6 or a par 2. Let's stay a little weird disc golf, please.
Sure.
Please.
I feel you. I feel you there, but par 2s would burn my fucking biscuits.
Par 2s would suck.
That sucks so bad.
Like a 220-foot par 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a 3 on it. Most likely, I'll take a 3. I'll get a bogey.
I would. Par 2s would bother me way worse than par 6s.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you feel like a fucking big dick on a par 6. Par 2, you want to birdie it.
Yeah.
And I don't have the skills to do that consistently, even for a 200-foot hole.
No. But yeah, Evelina, she didn't play spectacular. She really had to battle herself back in.
I'll tell you, it was frustrating to watch her putts for me. Because she was still missing a lot of shorties. It really wasn't like She won. What was her name? The lady that she beat, Ald Susu.
Yeah,
Something like that.
We
Look it up.
We shouldn't even.
Salu.
Yeah, Salu. Yeah, that's what
Salu.
you're saying.
Katie Al-Salu. She, I mean, she didn't play spectacular the last round, so she kind of lost it.
She left the door open. Yeah.
Yeah, and Evelina just won it.
Yeah.
So, but hey, 2 majors this year, right? Or
one major, 2 wins.
One major, 2, yeah.
Yeah.
2 Silver Series wins.
No. That's not a Silver Series.
No,
that's considered. The
Copenhagen Dip Open was a Silver Series.
No, it's considered a pro. A regular. No, not an A tier. It's considered a win in DGPT, a Pro Tour win.
Well,
and then she won. Florida, throw down a mountain.
Yeah, she won down there.
Chess.com.
Throw down the mountain. It's throw down the mountain. Come on.
Chess.com, baby. I like chess.com.
I do too, and I didn't even realize that throw down the mountain was still. I just thought they changed the name of it. No, it's still a tournament that they run down there.
That's the AM tournament.
Yeah.
Well, I think they also have pro weekend too. It's just a huge fucking tournament.
Yes.
But everybody called, or a lot of people within our circle, I'm sure they probably don't in Florida, but a lot of people I know call that course throw down the mountain. And it's not. It wasn't. It was
never that.
No, it was Grand Canyon before it is Olympus now. So.
Yeah.
But it is known for throw down the mountain. I mean, that's what it's known for.
Kind of a generic. They shouldn't have ever called it Grand Canyon. That's lame.
I don't know. There's a canyon in it, and it's not grand. It's grand.
Grand. I know, but too close to the real thing, and it's not the fucking real thing. I've been to the Grand Canyon.
Have you really?
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Haven't either, but I've seen pictures. It looks.
And it didn't look nothing like that.
No. Nothing like that.
Tom Arnold said one of the funniest things I ever heard in my life. You know who Tom Arnold is?
Of course, yeah.
Whenever him and Roseanne were getting their divorce, she made a dick joke that saying he had a small dick, and he said, "Hell, you can land a 747 in the Grand Canyon and make it look small." That's always stuck in my head. Like, goddamn, that was good.
They were a power couple.
They really were. Power drunks, power drug addicts,
Absolutely.
power everything.
Power crazy.
All right, back to the fucking Copenhagen.
Evelina, it was frustrating for me to watch her still missing these putts, but it blew my mind that she was able to come in clutch on 2-steppers, like you said.
She hit the tree on that first one to bring it into playoffs. Yeah. She hit the limbs and still went in.
Tickled some leaves, ended up in the bottom of the bucket, forced it to playoff, and first off, hitting the eagle putt on the last hole, I was like, well, here. She ain't going to. Just as I called it before, where she was missing a few 25-footers, I was like, it doesn't matter that I would watch her drive end up. Every time I watch her drive end up 25 to 30 feet away, I'm like, it don't matter.
No, it's not going to make that.
An easy par.
Yeah.
And then when she actually did make it, I was like, fuck, okay, well, because like I said, it was frustrating to watch. And then she hit it again, two holes in a row, hit 2-steppers.
2-steppers, dude.
Yeah. You gotta love it.
Yeah, so good for her.
That was clutch. That was a winning, straight up clutch moment.
Well, the best part about it for me personally was, of course, we go to social medias and joke, right? I believe you posted something the likes of, you know what they say, you don't want to go putt for putt with Evelina.
Absolutely.
And obviously, it got out to some people that don't follow us.
Yeah,
and they were like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me! She's one of the worst putters on the tour." And, I mean, people were like upset that we were joking. We were like, we didn't respond. We were just like,
whatever,
love it, love it, dude. If you don't get it, that's your bad.
Yeah, you don't know who we are. We should have defended her though, and really been like, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy.
There was some people that were like, "Yeah, dude, she's getting better," and I was like, I didn't comment on it either.
Yeah, okay. You don't want to go one side or the other. You're like, whoa, both of you guys.
Yeah, break it up.
Yeah, it's like having a stance in between someone's really left wing and really right wing. You're like, well, I don't want your side. I don't want your side either. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's fucking. It was dumb on both ends.
Yeah. That's because her putts still aren't.
No,
they're still tough to watch.
But what if those 2-steppers are the confident booster that she needed, and then all of a sudden she's an elite putter the rest of the season?
I hope.
If this happens, it's over for it might be over for Kate Miss 1000 rated. You know what I mean? She's that's the only thing.
That's other big news too.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. But we'll get to that. But yeah, it was good to see her make some putts. Her smile when it went through the limbs on 18. Yeah. And she knew it was going in, and she started smiling. it was kind of cute. You know what I mean? It was just a good fit. I felt like I got a little goosebumps. I was like, oh man, it made me feel good. It made me feel something.
Yeah,
and I don't feel a lot, but you know what I mean?
So if it pulled at my heartstrings, it must be really sweet.
Yeah, it was definitely a cute little smile. I was like, oh yeah.
I know what you're saying. I like to see it too, because I feel really bad for her in those moments where she's missing really short putts.
And she has so much potential everywhere. Yeah. Like she's the best at almost everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not stats wise, but you know what I mean. She's just
crazy accurate. Her drives are crazy accurate.
Distance is
there.
It's just putts. It's
it's fucking incredibly lopsided actually, her game.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
For sure.
If she can throw, I don't know if she can throw 500 feet, but I would say at least 450.
I bet she can.
Okay. Can't make 20 footers sometimes. 20, like at her level.
Like consistently she doesn't consistently make 25 footers.
I look at her putting and I'm like, I can putt better than that.
Sometimes I think I can.
Let's really think about it. You ever see, because I know you've read people on the internet make that comment like, oh, I could putt better than her.
Yeah.
Do you think you could in those moments?
No, not
realistically. Probably, I'm missing those two.
No, yeah, for sure. I would never know. I don't perform. This is not a secret. You can go to my PDGA and look it up. My rating is trash.
You could ask me.
Yeah. I don't perform well in tournaments, and I'm damn sure not going to perform well in a PDGA tournament. Right? I mean, it's not happening.
Like a pro tour event.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pro tour. I said PDGA,
but like,
sorry, my phone went off.
It's hard for me to like. I know that I probably couldn't either, but here's the thing though, I'm an MA2, so that's got to be.
I'm not doing it for a living.
Yeah, I'm not doing it for money. I feel like that has to be something that it definitely bothers her, man. I mean, she can't read comments.
No. It's like it's one of my favorite things that Damon says. Whenever we're playing tournaments and stuff, like I'll be upset, and he'll just look at me and be like, "Good thing we don't do this for a living, huh?" Yeah. You know, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's true. This is." He's like, "We gotta have fun, motherfucker."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's no reason. Quit being butthurt because you didn't putt well or didn't play well. So
that's a good way to look at it.
If I was doing it for a living, I would probably starve, or I would. The anxiety would be even worse than what it is now. When I'm should be just having fun, right?
Right.
I mean, like, everybody listens to this, I would think. Probably, well, some people step up. I think you play well in tournaments. I've always said that.
Sometimes.
I don't. Like, we went out and played, that was cool. It was cool. We got to go play with some friends, Tennessee 2s, Chris B, Rudy from RV3.
Twitter folks.
Yeah, this Twitter folks. And it was just a good time. No pressure. And I went out and shot 206.
Yeah.
UDIS. What would that be? Like a 920?
I'm not sure. Yeah, in the 900s.
Yeah. And I've only shot over I shot a 930 one time in a tournament. And most of the time I'm shooting around I'll have one round around 900 and one around 830 or something crazy, you know.
And the 830 round's the first round, and then you make the adjustment the second
round. Well, I quit caring.
Right.
That's the adjustment I make. That is 100% the reason I always shoot better in the second round, even if it's a totally different layout, is because I fucked the first round up so bad that I don't care.
You see Damon in between rounds, and he's like, "Hey, good thing we don't do this for a limit, right?" And you're like, "Fuck, I gotta remember that before the first round."
I'm like, Damon, come talk to me before the first round.
Yeah, dude, you gotta call me before the first round.
But yeah, it's I don't think I could putt better than her in those situations. No,
right. No,
I don't think so.
And I don't think a lot.
But also, I don't get the practice. I mean, I think if I was a professional, I would practice so much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
your job depended on.
Yeah, I think if I had 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, I was just practicing putting, I think I'd probably be a little bit better putter.
Sure. Yeah, she'll if she does tighten it up, like you said, force to be reckoned with. The question is when, if.
might be down. That might be the confident booster she needed.
Hoping.
Because putting it's got to be at least 50% or more confidence.
Yeah, and if she doesn't fix her putting, then I guess she'll still just win some
every once in a
sometime.
while. Yeah,
which is also pretty cool.
which is also pretty fucking good.
That's amazing that she can miss those
and still be up there.
Yeah, because Kristin isn't missing those as much.
Yeah,
nearly as much.
No.
All right.
Well, MPO.
Yeah, we'll go through MPO. Jesse Niemanen.
Yeah, he
took
played
it.
Yeah, he's a Yesy. Yeah, he's a young stud.
Yeah, I think he's like 16.
Yeah,
am I right?
I think he's been coming over and playing some here.
Yeah,
some of the tour. So.
I know very little about it.
Yeah, but
so.
I know more about him now. I mean, I watched it. He's good.
You watched him fucking shred.
Yeah, he shredded, and he didn't feel like it didn't seem like he was feeling any pressure. He seemed like he was cool as a motherfucking cucumber on a hot day in the Mississippi sun and on ice.
That's what I'm saying. Just like they say over in Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Boy, he sure can putt. They don't say that. Second place, E2 tournament. Dude, I'm going to fuck all these up.
Fuck it. Let's leave it alone.
Oh, man, this one's tough. Tied for second place, Niklas Antola. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Samuel Heinonen, tied in fourth place with Roland Kaur. Yeah. Also, along with Paul Ulibarri.
Yeah,
I can say that.
That's the weirdest one.
Yeah. What kind of fucking last name is that?
Where's he from?
Yeah. It is funny looking at all these names. It's like Mari, Omni, Lucas, and then it's Paul.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was your overall, like, the course? What did you think about the course?
I thought it was cool, man. Yeah. One thing that stood out to me, course aside, is like I thought that there was going to be. You always hear about the spectators in Europe and how it's just off the fucking charts.
Yeah,
This was a free event. The attendance was free, and it didn't seem like there was a ton of people there.
Yeah, it didn't. I think maybe weather or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure once we get to some of these bigger events in Europe, it's gonna change.
European Open will be fucking insane, like it always is.
Yeah, when they get to Nokia and stuff, there's gonna be a bunch of.
I thought the course was cool. It was Rosehaven. There was like that first hole. They had all those where the roses and shit were. I thought it was a cool course.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
I think they, from what I gathered, the weather must normally suck there, because a couple of times I kept on hearing people talk like at least the weather's good.
Right.
Like, God. Like they're saying like the last couple of years the weather's just been trash, So weather was good. So
that's I forget who the commentators were. What did you think about commentators?
I love it. I don't know if it's the translation, but or they just the way they commentate. They don't like sugarcoat shit like sometimes in FPO like they'll sugar and not
they really do, and that's been talked about on the internet as well. We're like, hey guys, we got to start call a spade a spade.
Yeah, but sometimes they'd be like, he wants to go for a low ceiling shot, and then. He'd fucking hit. If he was going for a low ceiling shot, he did absolutely terrible. And I was like, God damn, yeah. I mean, I liked it. You know what I mean?
I did too. Yeah, kind of brutally honest.
Yeah, and this should which I don't know, maybe not.
I don't know. I enjoyed the commentary overall, though. I thought it was funny that they had those dudes in there through FPO and MPO.
Yeah.
That was interesting, and their fucking Sports Center background that they used.
I love it. That's what it was like that last year. Yeah, I loved it.
It looked like Sports Center, but it sounded like a podcast where the people are like going through Zoom.
Yeah,
for whatever reason the audio quality was a little whack.
They were doing like an encore after somebody's card had finished. They were interviewing a girl, and they were like, "Oh," and they hadn't cut him off. I don't know if they were in his headphones. No, it was Katie. Oh shoot, it don't matter. But they were interviewing her, and they were like, "Oh, they done cut us off. And then the camera was still on them, And he was just like, "I'm sorry."
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was funny. I thought that was funny.
That was good. I don't know. It's always interesting to see different people in the booth. I'm all for switching it up regularly.
Yeah.
Until they figure, which I guess I'm sure they have the people, Europe aside. You know, they got to have their European guys do that. But like switching it up with different commentaries here in the States, like I'm sure they have they obviously have the people they use regularly, but I like to add some flavor in there. See who else can do it.
Yeah, I like the Big Germ, you know, him coming on and doing it. But yeah, I think they should switch it every once in a while. Sure. I know this week at OTB, Nate Doss is playing, so he won't be in the booth, which I think I'm kind of excited to see him play.
Yeah, I hope so you don't have to hear him in the booth?
Yeah, that for one. And then another, it would just be really rad if he was to maybe get on a feature card, and if he is, or maybe get on the lead card. It'd be really cool to see Nate Doss do that.
I haven't known or heard
He's
of
still
Nate
like
Doss.
1030 something rated.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't known of him playing or kept up with it any. I wonder how he fares nowadays.
Before we get to OTB though, let's go over LVC real fast.
Okay.
Right off the bat, we'll give Chris and D-Rock, they were awesome. It was great production. Camera fucking was
Guys
beautiful.
From Gatekeeper.
Yeah, Gatekeeper. I'm sorry, I should have said that. Goddamn, just the camera work was great. And I'll say this, them in the booth was good. And I've been known to bitch about LVC and say it sucks. LVC sucks in February.
Yeah.
LVC in May, I loved it.
Yeah.
Maybe
some greenery.
That should be like, if they wanted to bring it back on the tour, I might be all right with it if it was around this time, but not in February. February, it's just
it looks too much like a fucking desert.
Yeah, well, it's just the weather. It's always the grass is dead. It snowed or rainy or windy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be windy, but like this, I don't know. It was just it was a better. I don't know. It was a better tournament. Like it was an easier watch. Like it was just it was just all around better. And maybe it was because the coverage was so good. Gatekeeper killed it. Like it was really good. It was fun. It was and like I said, if they wanted to maybe add that stop on their way over to, because we're West Coast swing, you know, I wouldn't hate it if they had coverage, you know what I mean? And maybe made it a silver. They don't have silver anymore, but whatever they call that shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I have said I didn't like LVC, and I did like it this year.
I've also been with you in saying that.
It's just, it always seems so like
drab.
Dress. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
Also, like, you know, I always kind of thought of it as like a court, just a bunch of fucking Spikeisers and.
Well, I mean, that is part of the problem, I guess. But I don't know. It is a lot. It was better on the eyes, maybe. Sure. I don't know. I enjoyed watching it, and maybe it was because we had a couple of winners that I didn't expect, Well, but I don't know. It was just prettier. I don't know how else to put it. Like it was just
a better look.
The tournament looked better. Like it was. I don't know.
LVC. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look
No,
up
you're good. You're good.
tournament results.
Yeah, I know who won. I could tell you the winners and probably second and thirds, but that's about it.
No, that's all we need, honestly. Podium. In FPO. Just kidding. In FPO, Like took it.
I'm glad too.
Good for her.
It's a good win. She stayed.
She could. She stayed in the States and won one.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Which I was kind of bummed out that no American won in Copenhagen. I hate to be a xenophobe like that, but I am pulling for the American boys and gals.
Red, white, and blue boys.
Yeah, I'm a red-blooded American boy, and whenever we're over there, I do expect, at least top 3 American. You know what I'm saying? In both
there was only, I don't even know if there's 3 Americans.
If there's 3 Americans there, it should be first, second, third. Like pulling it off in FPO. Second place, Sophia Dunnick. And third place, Katrina Allen. Dude, that's amazing.
Prego Katrina Allen.
Yeah.
Big Billy Katrina Allen.
No kidding.
Yep.
Lisa Fajkis.
Yeah. She's up there again.
Mm-hmm.
She's been playing good a couple weeks. She did really good at DDO, and then turned around and played pretty good at LBC.
Also, Maria Oliva.
Yeah.
Katarina Stalason Buhrskets.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. It's another name we see pretty often up there. 6th place. Good top 10 finish. That's about it, man.
Yeah,
Let's be real.
And then
Hey, to be noted, though, 11th place, Callie McMorrin.
Hey,
Someone who
Kelly.
throws a lot of tournaments around
Hell yeah.
the Southeast.
Hell yeah. It's a very cool chick.
Oh, yeah.
Like, super cool.
If you haven't stopped by Callie McMorrin's fucking
shop,
RV store,
motorhome store, whatever it is. That thing's fucking killer.
Her fucking disc golf store on wheels is so cool.
It's one of the best stores you can find.
It really
and
is.
It's on fucking wheels.
Yeah, it's all in of a disc, but holy shit, what a selection.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
She has everything.
She does. An MPO. Of course, you got your boy Connor Rock pulling it off.
Fucking, let's stop for a second. That last round was crazy.
Yeah.
13 down.
14
down. Yeah. That's
14
crazy.
down, 1080 round.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Pretty good.
And that's a name that you don't hear. I mean,
No.
if you watch disc golf, you've heard his name.
Yeah. Not
Not very often.
not a ton,
no.
yeah.
But he is good. Like we say this a lot on this podcast, but it's true with him. He has a cool style.
Yeah.
That's
most of it
Yeah.
with disc golf. With my favorite players, as
Yeah.
far as that goes, most of it is style over talent. I swear to God.
No, I get it. Yeah, for sure. I get that a lot. I mean, I understand that completely.
Yeah. But yeah, Gannon Buhr,
Yeah.
2nd place. He made a post and mentioned that he had some unfortunate spit outs.
He did.
That's unfortunate. That
unfortunate.
keeps fucking happening.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm a Gannon
weird.
guy. I like Gannon Buhr, but it's time, brother. If those were disc catchers, which I think are some of the most consistent baskets on the market. I don't know how old they are. Or any, regardless, if every fucking maker of baskets you're getting spit outs,
Yeah.
there's a common denominator.
Yeah, dude.
Just slow it down, bro. And I understand that he feels confident putting it hard like that. But he's going to have to make an adjustment. Like, he's losing strokes every round.
Yeah.
Like, and he is getting them a lot.
Yeah.
And some of them look like they're good putts, but they're just too fucking
He
hard,
putts
man.
Very hard, man.
I mean, he has to know that. Like, they're
Yeah,
just
I've watched
too
him
fucking hard.
I've watched him make 50-footers that came in very hard.
Yeah.
If I make a 50-footer, it's running out of steam.
Oh,
by
yeah,
the
it's
time
dropping.
Yeah.
I started 6 foot above the basket.
Yeah.
It's coming down the hyzer.
Exactly. Like, I need the basket to catch it or it's hitting the ground.
On that
His
angle.
goes through the fucking
Yeah.
basket. It's the exact opposite problem that we have.
Yeah, but I mean, he's just gonna have to adjust. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Unless he's just gonna have to adjust. I don't know how else to put it, dude.
Yeah, it seems like it for sure. I mean,
he's gonna have
there's
to.
no other
dude.
way. Yeah,
It's not the baskets. If every fucking basket you're putting on, you're getting spit outs.
yeah.
You're gonna have to just take a little off. And maybe he can do that during the off season. Maybe that'd be a hard thing to do right in the middle of the season. I get it.
Yeah.
But like, if it's bad this year, so it makes me think that he's putting a little harder than he has. He's always got them. He's always putted hard.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, he's gonna have to make an adjustment.
Or he's gonna have to make a post after every tournament saying that for the rest of life.
Or he's just gonna
have to be apologetic.
And once again, like Evelina, he's still up in the front, even though he's getting these spit outs. But these spit outs are something that could be corrected.
Yeah, they could be mitigated on his end.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
He can't just make, or he could start his own basket company.
There we go.
There you go.
I mean, that
Gannon
could be...
Buhrskets. Basket company. Disc golf catchers. Disc catchers. Fuck, that's already a company.
Buhrskets. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
But yeah, it's either that or he's going to have to change his putt. And I'm with you. I think maybe they're probably not going to redesign all the baskets for his liking.
No.
I wonder what his thoughts were on Prodigy.
It's every one of them. Like,
Yeah.
he's going to have to do something.
Yeah.
And I think if it just took couple of my MPHs off them motherfuckers,
Yeah,
they
dude.
probably a lot more of them would stick.
Slow it down just
Little
a little
touch.
bit.
Just a little touch.
to it. That's the disc
His
golf.
putting is beautiful.
Yes.
It's just
Oh, I love watching him go
a
in.
little too hard.
Yeah. Just a little too hard. That's and Ricky putts pretty hard.
Yeah.
But I feel like his are nose down.
His
so they
are
just
nose down. Yeah. His are definitely nose down.
Yeah. And but I don't know. Something's got to give.
It's fucking.
And it's not going to be the baskets.
No, Goose, dude. Goose has the same problem.
Yep.
Take a little off. I mean, them hard putts, they don't stick sometimes.
No.
That's just the way it is.
That's kind of the disc golf. I guess it may not be. I've been trying to think here lately about what are you a disc golf purist about?
Mm-hmm.
Something that like, nope, that's how disc golf's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know, there's those things. And that's kind of like a disc golf purist. And maybe not. Idea is like, no, slow the pace down. You should fix your putts for each basket even.
Yeah.
Like if you know those baskets don't catch as well, you need to fix it or gauge it back. Or even the same thing of like a rangefinder being like, well, part of the game is being able to gauge distance without using that. So there's people that are purists in that sense. So that's kind of like a disc golf purist idea, I guess, is like fix your putt. But everyone else is fucking doing it, you know? Like,
well, I mean, like on that one podcast with Uli, I'm not gonna say it, but whatever. Tortla, who gives a fuck? Okay, Uli makes a great point of it. They tell him that to be able to throw 550 foot's a skill that you learn. Well, also having touch. I'm quoting him or paraphrasing him. Also having touch on your putt where it's not so goddamn hard that it kicks every time is also a skill that you learn.
yes.
So why is there all this talk about adjusting or sticking to one basket or whatever? Why isn't there talk about sticking to one distance? Or I mean, if throwing far is a skill that you need to have, having touch on your putt is also a skill you should fucking be able to have.
Absolutely.
You should be able to acquire. You know, but that's my Paul Ulibarri.
That's your Paul Ulibarri take.
That's my.
I'm with you.
That's my version of Paul Ulibarri's take.
I'm with you on it.
Yeah, but
Figure
I mean,
it the fuck out, slow it down.
just slow it down a little bit.
Real sidetrack before I keep going through these scores. Did you see Ulibarri's interview, second round interview over at in Copenhagen? When they were interviewing Uli, they were like, "What do you think about the level of skill over here in Europe, and what's your plans to like beat these European players?" And he's just like, "Yeah, I'm not really thinking about that. It's more of a myself." Mental game thing. He was just very dismissive of the question, but you could tell that the interviewer was kind of like
trying to stop.
Fucking. What do you think about that, little bitch?
Yeah, you think you're better, Mr. American?
Yeah, you think you can hold up over here with the Euros? No fucking way. He tried to, and then Paul Ulibarri was just.
He didn't take the bait.
He didn't.
He's like, I'm just playing against the course.
Yeah, I'm playing against myself.
Yeah,
guys.
I'm trying to make the best shot, make the best decisions.
And then a 16-year-old European kid whooped his ass.
That dude, he's good.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
Then you got Calvin Heimberg in third place.
First off, I didn't know he was 16.
I may be making that up.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
pretty sure they had mentioned that he was 16.
I knew one of them on the card was young, but I didn't know it was the guy that was leading.
It may not have been the dude that was leading. I could be making all this up.
Oh well,
Bet he's young.
I bet he's younger than Paul Ulibarri.
I bet he's younger than Paul Ulibarri. Yeah, he may not be 16, but to Paul Ulibarri, he may as well be 16. Calvin Heimberg. Well, back to LVC. In third place, you got Calvin Heimberg. So once again,
he played well.
Yes. Calvin Heimberg in the hunt again. Isaac Robinson.
Yeah.
That's also good to see.
Yeah.
Hasn't had a super great year.
Not yet. He's still got a long time to go.
He's still got some time. Bradley Williams over there in Las Vegas. And tied fifth place with Casey White, Gavin Babcock, Nick Newton, and Emerson Keith. All tied fifth place.
Hell yeah.
So there you go. And Richard Wasaki, solo 10th. Oh, a name worth noting, Austin Hannum, tied 11th place.
Damn, that's pretty good for him.
Yeah.
That's probably his best finish this year.
For sure.
Although it was just an 8-tier, but still, there's a lot of talent there for an 8-tier, for sure.
That's all the transgender hate was all the fuel he needed. He's like, oh, you guys want to talk shit about me on Twitter? I'll just turn this into a okay tournament. We'll see who's laughing whenever I bring my $250 home. Or whatever it was.
Okay, for this, the biggest news of the week, I guess, or some of the there's a lot of shit happening this week in disco, but KT, she got her 1,000.
She did it.
So that's it's huge, I guess, right? I mean,
yeah.
I mean, nobody's ever done it before.
No, Paige has come close. She couldn't do it. the possibility of Paige ever doing it again, I think, is almost zilch.
Yeah.
But KT pulled it off.
She did.
Good for her. The question is, how long is she going to be able to keep the 1,000 rating?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, all it takes is one bad tournament and drop back down.
Those are very high standards.
Yeah, really.
I'm not trying. This not even sounding sexist, but like an FPO, that's going to be crazy consistency.
But
keep 1,000 rating.
You know, it's still though every tournament this year in the Elite Series, it's been the rating of the winners has been over 1,000. So I mean, the ladies are playing spectacular.
They're playing better than they ever have.
For sure, yeah. Or the ratings have changed. Well, I mean,
right.
I don't. Who knows about the fucking ratings?
That's
I'm not taking.
That's why I said I think.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take anything away from what she did. I promise. I love her.
I'm just saying ratings is a sham.
I'm starting to think it is.
Mine's
not going up, and it's pissing me off.
Yeah, here's the thing. If I can't understand the ratings, they're fucking bullshit.
Yeah, if mine was going up 10 points every month, I'd be like, ratings are the real fucking deal.
Yeah, you guys should really start going
mine
by
dropped
the ratings.
too. I'm like, fuck this.
I think it's kind of bullshit.
This is bullshit. I want to understand how it works. No, but
Can we get some numbers on this? Some proof?
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's congrats to her. That's a huge thing. Upshot has a really, really cool interview with her, so go check that out. Give them guys some love. She seems very genuine as a person,
for sure.
Like she really does.
I listened to a little bit of that interview as well, and one thing I took away from it is she speaks better English than me.
She really does. Yeah. No, she really does. She definitely does me.
And sometimes when she talks, I have a hard time hearing her Estonian accent.
Yeah, she
her
does.
English almost sounds like an American accent to an extent.
She does very well.
And
yeah.
I'm like, is she becoming one of us?
You did.
Wow.
There was one thing I took from it. Like she keeps some stuff private, which I think is cool.
Like the name of her pets.
Yeah, she wouldn't tell the name of her pets. And I was like, wow, that's
interesting.
That's a weird thing to not. You told everybody you're getting ready to get married, but you won't tell people the name of your pets. But
yeah, that is weird. She wouldn't disclose the name. That's so personal to her.
I wonder if it's like fucking Hitler and Stalin or something.
Yeah. And she's like, I do not want to disclose that information.
Well, I got one cat named Hitler.
Yeah. She's like, I'll see you guys later.
The European salute or Roman salute or whatever.
Yeah.
Roman. What was it that idiot in Virginia said? The Roman salute or something like that. It was obviously he was howling and he's like, no, I'm not. No, that was a Roman salute. And I was like, no, motherfucker, you're fucking a piece of shit.
Yeah, no shit. Here's the thing: we know more, currently, more about Nazis than people do about Romans.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah, he was just he was stupid. But yeah, that was funny. She wouldn't tell her cat's name, and I was like, what the fuck? Either it's something.
The beans.
Yeah, it's surely not Hitler and Stalin.
Dipshit and fucking sputtlebutt.
Yeah, something crazy. Crazy.
KT, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats to her. Another news we just dropped yesterday, I think. Yeah, or today, maybe. Their Champions Cup is going to be at Swenson Park for 2025, which we're getting ready to watch Swenson Park this week at OTB. That's where OTB's played. You got an opinion on that?
No, I don't. I mean, I honestly, it's been a while since since last season. I'm having a hard time remembering all the holes.
It's a cool course. It's on a golf course.
Yeah, I know that.
It's not wooded. It's not wooded like you would think Champions Cup maybe should be. But I know you liked it. I wasn't a huge fan of it being at fucking Northwood this year. I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, I was. I didn't. I don't know. Like it wasn't bad.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed that.
But Swenson is it's on a golf course, but it kind of plays different. They use a lot of ceiling. It's the one where they throw all the fucking shit ton of rollers and it's a pretty cool course.
Yeah.
And from what I take of it, I guess the course down in Georgia, Appling, obviously must be taking longer than what they thought because they thought it was only going to be 1 year away. So, I don't know. Why not move it?
Now it's locusts.
It's just one more. It's just, yeah, it is. We do have some locusts around this motherfucker. But, it's, hopefully by 2026, it'll be back in a permanent wooded ass,
Yeah.
really cool course. You know what I mean? Hopefully.
Yeah.
But why not? You know what I mean? It's
whatever.
Why not, I'm not mad. Some people are mad. Like,
I know
it's got to be a wooded course. No, it doesn't say anywhere.
Okay, so now we're talking about disc golf purists to an extent.
Yeah.
Someone's like, disc golf is meant to be frisbees thrown in the
But
woods.
how can these motherfuckers be purists and most of them have only been playing since 2020?
Yeah. Fair. I thought disc golf was about playing in the woods. And his number's like 259, 734.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I want it to be. I personally want it to be back in the woods. I want it to be back where it was.
I do too.
I want it to be at WR, but that's not gonna. I mean, I guess they might name the next one WR. I'm not sure, but it's not gonna be at that course anymore. But if they could get it somewhere close like that, and it be an Appling, because that's where the Hall of Fame's at, and where home base is.
That's been special for these guys for years. To that extent, I get it. For the players that have played these tournaments throughout the years, I could see their opinion definitely matters.
Yeah,
right?
I haven't heard who's really said anything except for like Drew Gibson.
I know he's about the only one. Him and Brody.
What did Brody say? I didn't see.
I don't know, something.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
He's like, I think we should like play it somewhere else. I need to open some cards. I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know, but
spitball.
That's the thing about like disc golf purists. Like, people are upset that we're playing on more golf courses. Sometimes that's annoying and not as fun to watch, I guess, to a lot of folks. I think I would prefer to watch more frisbees in the woods, I guess. But honestly, I like watching courses with a lot of OB too.
Yeah.
I kind of like watching that.
I mean,
see how accurate these motherfuckers can be.
I mean, I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over and over, but the reason we're having a lot of courses, golf courses, is because you have to have some kind of place for people to watch from, right?
Yeah.
You can't have people coming to watch a tournament and there's nowhere for them to watch from.
No.
So either these courses are going to have to be, these wooded courses are going to have to be built for people to attend and be able to spectate, or they're going to have them on golf courses where they're wide open and they can have, enough people.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine playing even like a Northwood, right? It's not the most spectator-friendly place. What if they had Worlds there, but it's, I don't know. You have to be able to.
Sure.
You have to be able to have people.
For sure. And
to buy tickets.
It was kind of eye-opening for me going to Music City Open, seeing them play that run, because we parked at a school, you know, and had to like walk about a mile.
Yeah, I think to
the place. Like so like you realize then it's like, man, they really do have to find the best location.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking people. Even if, I mean, Music City isn't the most, the biggest tournament there is, but there's a lot of fucking people there.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about all the vendors, and I mean, there's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm okay with it. I say, yeah, let it be at Swenson Park.
Yeah. Maybe after this weekend I'll watch it and I'm like, man, I really don't like this, and I'll come back next week and say, yeah, they should have it fucking somewhere else. But right now I don't have an issue.
I wish I cared more about the courses that these motherfuckers play, but I don't care as much as what I fucking hear people.
People
like
get hurt.
People do get hurt, even like, and you need to be. I guess, like guys on podcasts, the upshot of, for instance, like they need to be opinionated to make their product. But we should probably be more opinionated on stuff. But like, it's so hard for me to give that much of a shit about the course when I'm just watching some good fucking frisbee flinging.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
I'm just like, yeah, but we're still watching the thing. It's still fun. They're still throwing it.
Yeah, we're watching that thing. Though.
He's still putting.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. I don't. It doesn't bother me. Maybe it should. Maybe I don't know. I know it's bothering some people.
For sure. I think that they should play the same course every weekend. Just rename the tournament. I would be cool with that. I'd be cool with just watching them shred the same course.
I probably would too. I'd probably watch it.
Why not?
Be like, hey, he's fucking on this.
Motherfuckers watching NASCAR, and sure they're not on the same track, but they're on the same track. You know what I mean?
I guess.
They may as well be. If they're going in this, if they're going in a circle.
They're doing one of these things?
It's the same.
And then 1 week they go one of these things.
Oh, okay. So maybe the tracks are.
The rest of the time they just go one of these things.
Exactly. See, disc golf, 1 week they do one of these things, And the next week they do more spike hyzers or
these.
whatever the golf course layout is for them, just to just do a bunch of 450 feet spike hyzers.
I'm good with it. I'm
cool with it. I don't care where it's at. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna bitch about DGN's coverage. That's all I'm gonna bitch about. You know, I was trying to show my grandma a couple weeks ago. I was watching it at her house, by the way. I went to her house and downloaded it, the DGN app on her Fire Stick, and just started watching disc golf there. And I watched.
Didn't care.
Didn't
Honey, you watch whatever you want to. I'm busy in the kitchen.
She was just on her phone in the kitchen, just playing her fucking whatever solitaire, whatever she plays on her phone. Word search. She was doing something like
some
that.
kind of grandma shit.
Yeah,
She was doing some kind of grandma shit.
Some kind of grandma. I don't fucking know.
Bingo.
Yeah, she had cookies in the oven. I don't fucking know. But she was over there doing that, and I turned it on, and she hardly looked up at it.
Really?
And I even made comments like, "Oh, but this is fun for you," or whatever. And she just like, just like she didn't give two shits. So even young women and old women alike, boy, if they don't care about it, they really don't fucking care about it.
I bet there's not any. I bet there's not very many like non-disc golf playing casual fans.
No, I have met one. We worked with him. He was a maintenance guy.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Okay. But my story, though, I was watching disc golf, and just to speak volumes of how shitty DGN, they did me wrong on the Fire Stick, I went to rewind a throw-in. I forgot even who it was. It was an ace.
Oh, Chris Clemens, probably.
It was Chris Clemens' ace.
DDO?
It was a DDO.
Yeah.
It was Chris Clemens' ace.
That's the last one I
remember.
Yeah. That's the last one I remember.
Yeah, that was the exact same one I was trying to show her, and I couldn't get it to rewind.
Oh,
properly.
really?
Yeah. And I was like, never mind, Memo. Disc Golf Network's fucking dog shit.
This DGN, you did Trevor's Meemaw.
Fucking
wrong.
They could have had
dude.
another subscriber. They could have had another fan.
Meemaw be like, God damn,
that was pretty sick, dude. And we high five.
God damn, son, you're right. That's fucking sick.
Anyways, you want some cookies?
All right, listen. This is the last week for a chance.
Last week
to win this sick ass died by a bot. What is it?
The A-bot from Twitter, guys. Come on.
What is it? You remember?
It's some kind of discraft disc.
It's
a distance driver. It's a fucking Surge SS. No, not Surge. Fuck, it's their 13 speed.
Yeah.
Paul used to throw it at first when he got with discraft. What the fuck? Do you remember?
It's nukes. It's a nuke.
Nuke.
Not a nuke SS.
Nuke.
It's a nuke. But this sick ass nuke. And listen, all you have to do is do the putting game that I named last week. I'll do it. I'll tell you again.
Let's go over the
25 foot, 10 putters. You put all 10 putters. You get a point for every putter that goes in. If it doesn't go in, you leave it fucking laying. You don't get to use that frisbee anymore. You pick up what you made. You go back to 25 foot again. You put them again until you run out of discs.
Mm-hmm.
You get 1 point for every one of them goes in. You don't have to record it. You don't have to do shit. All you gotta do is post in the YouTube comments.
There you go.
What your score was.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you're practicing putting. We're trying to help you.
Yeah, and give you a frisbee.
Yeah, and give you a chance to get a frisbee.
This isn't for exposure for us or anything.
You don't have to fucking follow us or like it or
No.
not. We appreciate a sub.
Yeah.
Or a dom.
Yeah, we're not even telling you to do that. We're just saying, hey guys, go practice some putts and we'll give you something.
You have a chance to win.
Here's what you need to do: go near a basket and do the thing that you love to do all of the time, and then we'll give you something.
And you have a
it.
chance to win something.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Yeah.
I mean, we're asking a lot.
No
for
shit.
You. We're trying to make you a better player.
Yeah, it's like, hey, dude, go get you a plate of food, go get you some fucking pizza, and then go get you a beer. And what do you mean? Like you're giving us more shit?
If you can eat some pizza and drink a beer, you'll have a chance to win something.
There you go.
It's fucking, go watch the porn.
It's as easy
rub
as that.
one out. If you can rub one out, tell us if you came or not, and you can win.
There you go. Exactly.
I mean, it's simple as that.
It's the easiest rules.
Listen, if you don't have 10 fucking putters, do it. Use 5. Do it twice.
Yeah.
Add them up.
No.
I mean, this is fucking easy.
It's very easy.
We're trying to give away a disc.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
My score was 30.
You got 30?
No, I haven't done it yet.
My best was 29.
29?
Yeah.
Well,
and I've done it 3 or 4 times so far. My best was 29, which I don't think is good. Like I thought I'd be a little higher.
Yeah.
But this game's actually fun. Like if you try it, you'll enjoy it because if you have 10 putters, you want to make sure you make the majority of your first round because your rounds can go to shit. Because if you have a bad first round, you only make 5. You cut your chances down immediately.
Absolutely.
Like you want to get 8 or 9 on that first round. If you don't, it's tough.
Yeah,
it's
you
tough. You
got to
you really got to battle back. But it's a really good thing.
Plus, it's more walking back and forth to the basket.
Yes, it is, and it does put a little pressure on you when you get down where you only have 1, 2, 3 putters.
Yeah,
you're like, damn, I can't miss these. Yeah. So it's gonna help you with pressure moments in tournaments or at league or whatever. So
I always think about that too while I'm practicing putts. Yeah. With the very last, I'll have like a stack of 4. And then on my last one, I'm like, this is the closest to tournament putting I can get because I got to make this.
You got to make that one.
And I never do.
Yeah.
I never do.
But yeah, all you got to do is do that. Post, hey, I played the fucking game. Or comment, hey, I played the fucking game. My score was 6.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck it is you end up with. And we'll put you in for the drawing, and we'll draw next week before we start the tournament, or before we start the podcast. And we'll announce the winner next week on the podcast.
Guys, it's a cool looking dyed disc.
It's sick.
A-Bot dyed it.
It's a nuke. It's brand new. It's not like we're giving you used shits.
Yeah. We wouldn't, look, if you're thinking that we're only giving you this disc because our arm speed can't handle it.
Yeah, that's not true.
It's just not true.
No.
We have plenty of nukes in our bags.
Yeah.
We have plenty of discs that are way too overstable for us in our bags.
Yeah, I've got something more overstable than this.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have it in there,
no,
but I do.
But it's in there. Sure, I throw sub 350 feet and have a destroyer. Doesn't matter.
But we're going to jump because we're going to go throw some frisbees.
Hell yeah.
We actually don't just talk about it. We be about it.
Yeah, we don't fuck around. We're not like those other podcasts that just talk about it. We're going to film after this. We're going to actually attach a video of us throwing.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's too much production.
It's too much for you. Sorry.
Yeah. All right. We love y'all.
Peace out.
See you.